I'ma take off right now from this planet.
It's week 11 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Texans and the Raiders. And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. Buys time, rolling right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Right side and in the hands of Allen. A lot of mess on the move here. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st down, here's Baker. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
And they send a man in motion. Trying again, following the sack. He's on the move. He can run it. Working a couple yards past the line. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find... and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Allen now on 1st down. Pass is caught at the 9. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Now Allen. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Raiders and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's sitting top 5 in rushing yardage. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He'll cobble together a yard there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. He fires one deep down the left side, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one's incomplete over the middle.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now Allen off the play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
2nd and 10 now. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We will not... Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Here's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Play action now. Allen. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop. And with a half a football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down from the red zone. Forced, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, yeah, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Kmet brings it in. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They've got a man in motion. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. The Texans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 3-possession game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 18. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Baker now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders just fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it an 11-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Allen. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Pass interference. Defense.
So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
2nd down, here's Allen again. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Allen on 3rd down. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Texans push their lead to 18. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our 1st half. We've come to half. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Allen setting up play action. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So it's second down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Again, Allen to the air. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards at the end. Jared Verse on the tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Throwing on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
It's complete to Whittington. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down, here's Baker. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get... Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. He has it at the 22. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And it's going to be Texans football. First down, ball at the 36. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Flush down out to his left. Now here he goes. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Here we go, second and very long. He'll get this one to Brown. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Taken in by Dobbs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Culp with a catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And in for the Houston touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
42, Raiders 10. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mayfield now from the gun. That one complete to Whittington. Keeps himself upright. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will trail by 25.
42, Raiders 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans continue piling it on here in the 4th. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The offense headed back to the field. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Throw reeled in by Whittington. Let's go! And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Throw reeled in by Allen. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here's 2nd and 2. He loses the football. And the Texans grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The visitors and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, Allen. Complete out to the right side. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down. And that completion gets them up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. First and 10. Here's Allen. He'll get this to Jefferson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down, Houston.
From the red zone now. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
To the air again, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell, for the field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3. Allen there to haul it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for Raiders first. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders trying to do some window dressing. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. This pass caught by Allen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Houston. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead.
Raiders 17. Chris Boswell set to
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Baker. And he'll get it up to the 44. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. It's complete to Whittington. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So the Texans come away with the road win. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Yeah.